Hey friends, Rob here, and I'm with my good friend Corbin. Is that what you go by, right?
Corbin or Corey.
Corey or Corbin. I know him as Corbin 'cause that's what he has on his Facebook. And Corbin is one of my teammates that is having success with the new IPAS 2 system. And what we've done today, or what we're doing today, I should say, is we wanted to do a webinar hangout explaining a little bit about the IPAS 2 system. I mean, we could sit here for hours and talk about it, but I just want to give you some highlights of the system and why it's different from any other system out there. And then I'm going to share with you some of my results, and then I'm going to turn it over to Corey here, Corbin, in just a second or a few minutes, and let him share some of his results with you guys as well. So if you're watching this video right now, it's either because you're on our email list, maybe you found it on YouTube, or maybe you found it on our Facebook fan page. Wherever you found us, it doesn't matter. The bottom line is you'll really want to watch this whole webinar because we're going to give some important information out on how to succeed with the IPAS 2 system. Now let me be very clear, and I know you hear this all the time on the internet, but this time it's true, I promise you, is this system is totally different than any other system that I've ever worked, and I've been online now for almost 6 years, and I failed miserably for the first 3 years, and I wish this system would have been in place from the very beginning because it would have helped me reduce my learning curve. Okay, now the income things that we're going to statements we're going to show, or proof that we're going to show you today, doesn't mean you're going to get the exact same results. Nobody can guarantee you results, but I can promise you that if you will go through the system the way that we're going to show you how to do that today, I can promise you will get some form of results, okay? Because if you'll follow the blueprint, you know, I get people all the time that email me, hit me up on Facebook, or comment on one of my YouTube videos and say, does this really work? And the reality is, this only works if you work it. Okay, let's just be real. I mean, this is not some magic pill, some pie in the sky deal. This is a real business that takes real work, but if you will follow the blueprint that we already have put in place for you, it's going to make this process a lot easier than if you were just out there on your own trying to make it happen. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to share my screen real quick, and I'm going to go into the back office of IPAS and show you a little bit about why the system is different. And Corey, you have to tell me if you can see my screen or not.
Yeah, I got you there.
Okay,
I
so
can see
here's
it.
what happens, friends. The first part of the system is this. You'll go to, usually what you're redirected to one of our capture pages. Let me put this on pause here real quick. You're redirected to one of our capture pages. You put in your email address. You'll create your $7 trial account. And during your trial period, it gives you the opportunity to watch these 5 videos that you see here on the screen. Number 1, starting with success formula, all the way to number 5, getting started. And the reason we designed the system this way is because we wanted you to be able to have all the information up front. We wanted to be able to address or answer any questions or comments that you had. We wanted you to know exactly what this system was about and the blueprint that we've put in place for you to succeed before having to commit long term. So I always tell people this: if you watch these 5 videos, there should be no stone unturned. There should be really no questions because the videos are thorough, they're comprehensive, and they address and they answer anything that you might need to ask. Now, with that said, the second part of our formula is this. After you watch these videos, we instruct all of our people to get in contact with one of our success coaches. Now, if you look down here below this video, it says here, I'm going to highlight it, Chad Nielsen, Certified IPAS 2 Success Coach. Click here to meet your coach or send an instant message or schedule an appointment. Everybody that comes through my IPAS 2 system, I have them not only watch the 5 videos, but I also have them connect with one of our coaches. Why do I do that? Because what a coach will do is they will call you up on the phone. You can also chat with them via chat here in live time, in real time. And what they will do is they will literally take you by the hand. and they will address or answer any questions that maybe you still have. I mean, I believe the videos answer everything, but there's still some people that don't quite get it for whatever reason. The coaches are there to answer any questions that you may have or address any comments, but literally take you by the hand and walk you step by step in the direction of what it takes to really make it with this system, okay? So it's almost fail-proof. The only way that you can really fail is if you just don't watch all the 5 videos, which, by the way, they're all mandatory, so you can't even proceed with the system until you watch them. But really, the only way you'll not succeed with this system is if you're just lazy and don't want to work. And if that's the case, then I'm just going to encourage you to turn the webinar off right now and go find something else, because the IPAS 2 system is not going to work for people that don't want to work, okay? But this system, the way it's set up, is going to allow you to filter out those that are not serious, right, from those that are serious. It gets rid of a lot of the tire kickers, because only those that are serious are going to go through all 5 videos and connect with a coach, and the coach is going to help you get started off on the right foot. And then from there, it's just simply going to the setup wizard, right? You can see the icon there, and literally just go to your training or your marketing center, or you can go to the training center and watch some of our training that we have as well. But you go to the marketing center, and what we're going to teach you how to do is simply drive traffic, and I'll come back to my Facebook fan page, to a capture page just like this one, okay, where people put in their email address and they simply go through the system that I just showed you. Okay, so we're going to show you how to do that with our training center. We're not only going to give you the system, right? You're not only going to get the same system I just showed you. We're not only going to give you state-of-the-art capture pages that are can convert at 30% or higher, right? But we're also going to give you the training that you need to drive traffic to this particular capture page. See, I get people all the time that ask me, hey, Rob, what's the secret? Friends, let me tell you this. There really is no secret. But if there is one, this is what it would be. You have to know how to drive quality traffic to your offer. You got to put your offer in front of people that want your offer. So many people do not know how to drive traffic, or if they learn how to drive traffic, they drive the wrong traffic to their offer. Okay? In other words, your offer has to match your audience, or vice versa. Your audience has to match the offer. You can have a great offer, but if you're offering it to the wrong people or promoting it to the wrong people, you're not going to make any money. It's really that simple. We're going to teach you how to find the right niche of people that want your offer. As a matter of fact, we even have done-for-you co-ops in our back office where you can simply just take this capture page link, go over into the back office, buy however many clicks of traffic you want, give them your link, give them your credit card number, buy your package, and then basically sit back and let them drive the traffic for you. All right, so if you have a busy lifestyle, if you got a lot going on, you just say, right, I can't devote a lot of attention right now to maybe the YouTube marketing that you guys teach, or the Facebook marketing, or the article marketing, or blogging marketing. You know, I need more of just a plug-and-play marketing system. We have that in place to work around your busy lifestyle. Okay, me and most of my team, we're more hands-on. We like to mix the paid marketing with what we call the organic or free marketing, but the bottom line is, whatever method you choose, we're going to teach you how to put this offer right here, this capture page, in front of people that are looking to join your offer. Okay, so that is key. That is crucial to your success. All of that is done in the back office. Now, I want to show you one more thing before I show you some results that I'm having and kind of what I'm doing. I'm not going to get into extensive training today because I really just wanted to give you a brief overview, and then I'm going to turn it over to Corey here in just a second. But I'm here in our dashboard, and I'm going to click on stats. I want to show you a couple of things that makes this system really unique. I can log into my back office, and I can see my real-life stats. Now, you can see for today is a very slow day. I only have 19 visits and 3 leads. Okay. Yesterday I had 103 clicks with 4 leads. Okay. It doesn't show any sales today or yesterday. It's been kind of a couple of slow days there. But if I was to go to my monthly stats, okay, this is what I love about it, because you can track all of your stats so you can kind of see where you're at, right? It kind of tells me all the different money that I've made from the different levels of membership. It tells me where my money's coming from, okay, which links, because I'm going to get ready to show you. You can track this thing. It shows me it shows how many clicks I've had this month, right? And how many leads that I've had this month, right? So it's very, very comprehensive, and it lets you know exactly where to keep marketing and then maybe where not to market, which helps you save money. How is that possible? Well, because we have the ability to track our links and put a tracker at the end of our links. And let me show you what I mean. See the capture page link here at the top of the page. If I was to go market on Facebook today, I could just type in like Facebook PPC, Facebook pay-per-click, and I could use this specific tracking link here to market with, and every time someone clicked on this link, it would show up in my back office to let me know how many leads I'm getting. And let me just show you that right now. I'll come back to the income calculator in just a second. I was going to show you something else, but I can go over here to my campaign stats. Okay, let it load here. I don't know why sometimes it loads kind of slowly, but I can go over to my campaign stats and give it just a second there, hopefully any time. I don't know if my internet's slow. There we go. And I can click on whatever day, or if I want a range of days, I can do that, but I'm just going to do the 28, 10/28, and it's going to update for me. Okay, it shows I have 2 pages of stats. I don't know if you can see that there, but this particular tag where it says GoDaddy free system link here says I have four hits, 4 unique hits, and 1 lead. If I go down here, this is Corbin Facebook here. This is where my good buddy Corey is helping me post on Facebook. It says I got 3 hits, 3 unique hits, and 1 lead. So anytime I put a tag at the end of this particular link, my capture page link, it lets me know where my traffic is coming from, and I'll zoom in on that a little bit, see if I can zoom in on that just a little bit more for you guys so you can see it a little bit better. It lets me know where my traffic is coming from, right? So that, because I don't want to keep marketing somewhere that is not going to work and bringing me traffic, okay? I don't want to keep wasting my time, and that's what so many new people they fall a victim to, because they don't know where to market. They join a program, they're excited about it, maybe they're told to go post all over Facebook or make videos, but they have no way to really track where their traffic and leads are coming from. And so what happens is they wind up investing all their time and energy into marketing in a particular place or through a particular strategy that's not netting them any real results. Okay, so let me go back to the dashboard. That's one thing that I really love about the IPAS 2 system, and it allows you to track that pretty comprehensively. Now, you could buy a third-party tracker if you want to, but the IPAS 2 system does a pretty good job. The other thing is they have what is known as an income calculator. And here's another thing that I like about it. This kind of goes along with the tracking. Is that what I can do is I can go in here, and I'm what they call an IPAS Black membership, which I'm not going to get into that today. You can actually talk to one of our coaches, and they'll explain all of that for you. But I'm going to click the Black plan, and I'm going to leave it at 70 cents per click. This is really for paid traffic, but it's an income calculator that will help you form some clarity or bring about some clarity for a marketing strategy. See, another pitfall is a lot of newbies don't know or don't have a marketing plan in place, right? Especially when it comes to paid marketing. I'm just going to be very honest with you. Both paid marketing or organic marketing or free marketing. I don't like to say free marketing anymore, because it's really not free, because you'll hear from Corey here in just a second. He does a lot of Facebook marketing. He still has to put time and energy into modifying his campaigns and doing things, right? So it's maybe free from a money standpoint, but you're still having to invest time and energy to making those things work. So they both work. However, it's been proven that paid marketing is easier to scale up, and nets faster results. Okay, so we're going to talk about paid marketing here just real quick with this income calculator. But I'm just going to leave it at 70 cents a click, which is not bad because you can get clicks for like 55 cents or as high as $1.50. And I'll just be honest with you, you get what you pay for when it comes to traffic. I know because I bought a lot of crappy traffic and haven't got any results. So don't always go the cheapest way out when it comes to traffic. I'm going to leave my capture page conversion at 30%, which is about average. So I'm going to leave all those numbers. These are pretty much conservative average numbers here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click calculate. Now watch what happens. Oh, let's see. Please select the calculator. I thought I did. Did I not select the calculator? Let's see. Black plan. Right? And then it should just be able to calculate. Why does it keep saying please select the calculator?
Go scroll up a little bit more.
Oh, I see.
Right there.
Sorry, guys. I'm going to do, is it basic calculator? No, clicks calculator. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to, well, let me go to basic. I'm sorry. That's what I meant to do. This one's a little bit easier to understand. All right,
Yeah,
sorry.
one actually calculates
the money.
What your income goal is, and the other calculates what your click goal is, your leads goal.
Okay, so let's just go to income goal. Let's just say I don't even want to put 10,000. I'm just going to say 2,500. Okay, that's my goal. That's a realistic goal, right, Corey? I mean, you've seen that. That's a realistic goal, 2,500 a month. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm on the black plan. I'm going to leave all the numbers there, and I'm going to click calculate. Now watch what happens with the IPAS 2 system. It spits out a report, right, that tells me, now this is all estimated, right? This is not a genie in the bottle thing, and nobody can really tell the future, but based on the conservative numbers that I have up here at the black membership, which I recommend everyone do the black membership because it will position you to be in a profit mode at almost immediately. I mean, you'll profit a lot quicker if you're in the black plan than you are if you're one of the other plans. Okay, so what it's saying here, for me to profit $2,500 a month, I'm going to need an estimated about 757 clicks, which at 30% should net me 227 leads, and then it just breaks it down: trial sales and conversions 68, system sales and conversions required 20, and then so on and so on. Okay, and it breaks it down over here to the right to my daily breakdown of my monthly goal. Like average customer value, average marketing cost customer. Once again, I don't want to get into all this because we could be here all day. The bottom line is, you're able to focus on something real because of the fact that this calculator brings a lot of clarity. And it goes through and it tells you what my marketing cost would be every day. Average of $18, what it would be every week, right? What it would be every month. So if I go down here, it says revenue breakdown. It breaks down what I would make from the trial, right? What I would make from the system, and so on and so on. But here's what I want to show you right here. It says total revenue, $3,030. My advertising budget or my expense was $530. Which netted me $2,500. Now let me be very clear here again, right? This doesn't always work. In a perfect world, this would work every time, but we don't live in a perfect world. So what may happen some months is you may spend $1,000 to make $3,000, but next month you may spend $500 and make $4,000. Okay, but generally speaking, with these numbers here, all right, at 70 cents a click, 30% lead conversion, at the black plan, you should see these numbers pretty consistently. I used to sell vacuum cleaners door to door, and one of the things that we used to train people on when we went door to door and all of our new salespeople is we would say 1 out of every 3 people will buy, right? So that means knock however many doors you need to knock to get 3 appointments, because out of those 3 appointments, the law of averages says 1 out of 3 people will buy. Now, does that mean that those people didn't have? Sometimes it would take 9 appointments before you made 3 sales in a row. Sometimes you'd only make 1 sale and then do, after 6 appointments, and then you go on 20 appointments and then wind up making a whole bunch of sales at the very end. The bottom line is, by the time you did those law of averages at the end of the month, those numbers, and crunch the numbers, you would have a 1:3 ratio. This is kind of the same premise here, okay? If you use this income calculator to where you want to be and set a goal for yourself of $2,500 and you plan to use paid marketing, this is what you're going to need to invest, anywhere from $500 to maybe $600 a month. Now, I don't recommend just relying on paid marketing to do that. So to supplement that, I would learn how to do video marketing or Craigslist marketing or Facebook marketing, whatever the case may be. Now, with organic marketing, initially it's going to take you a little bit more to get these kind of results, but Corey's going to share with you in a few minutes how he's getting around this, maybe a little bit less than this, with just his Facebook marketing, okay? And then he's actually going to do some training on that maybe next week or the week down the road to show you how to do that. So you can do this with no budget, no marketing budget, but I wouldn't recommend doing it that way unless you're a very patient and persistent person, right? If you're kind of like me and want faster results, then paid marketing is probably going to be the best way for you to go. However, if you're diligent and you're committed, because that's what it takes to make it in this business, then I would recommend doing some free marketing, especially if you're kind of limited on funds right now. I'm going to teach you some YouTube marketing skills here in a couple of weeks. And so we're going to show you some organic ways that you can generate some really, really good leads and good traffic. But I always tell people this. With paid marketing, you can literally go find a vendor today, give them your link, and start getting leads within the next 24 to 72 hours, depending on how far they're backed up. Okay. With organic marketing, now with Facebook and Craigslist, it's a little bit different because you can get pretty instant results there. But in most cases with organic marketing, you need to be at least committed in whatever that method is for at least 30 to 45 days before you start really seeing some substantial results. Sometimes it even takes 60 days. Okay, so I'm a big advocate of doing both. But the bottom line here is you now have an income calculator that you can use to set goals, to have clarity on what it's going to take to make money. And then one last thing I'm going to mention real quick to you is over here, this chat box that I kind of minimized earlier, is anytime someone comes through the system, I'll get an email and a text about it. If I'm at a place where I can log in immediately, I will log in immediately. Like you can see Corbin on here right now is logged into his IPAS 2 back office. I can literally just send him a live message, okay? And in this case, if he was brand new, I would send my new prospects in live time. Hey, this is Rob. I'm your IPAS 2 sponsor. Please watch the 5 videos. Please connect with one of our sales coaches. And if there's anything I can do for you, please do that as well. Okay? And so it's a really cool feature to have where you can talk to your prospects in live time and encourage them to go through the system. And then I said that was the last thing, but one more thing I want to share with you here is this. I want to share with you the member feed. And what I love about this is it lets us know where all of our people are at within the system. Like I had someone 12 hours ago take the trial named Sean Sylvia, all right, and it shows right now that he hasn't watched any of the videos yet, and so that's okay. He's probably just getting started or maybe got on, hasn't had a chance to do this. Terrence Thomas, it says here one day ago, he's went through all the 5 videos, he's at the basic level, and then my coach put a note here that says they did chat with Terrence, and I guess they're going to set up a time with him. You can go down through here and you can find out exactly where all of your people are at, so you can find out if you need to kind of step in and maybe do some encouraging. You can find out what the coach's notes are. It lets you know exactly where they're at in the process, and if they had any additional questions, if they decided to go, go black or go pro or go gold or go silver, which is our different packages. So it's a very cool system to have because of the simple fact that it allows you to track everything. And then if I look over here in the payments, this lets us know where the money. So it says right now I got $231 pending. They're ready to pay me almost $100, and then I guess this month, Corey, that's this month payments, right? $473.20. Is that right? That's for this month.
I think that's aside from your upsell commissions. I think that's just your entire time the amount that you've made off of membership commissions.
Right. And real quickly, guys, let me say this. That's a great point, and thank you for bringing that up. Is this money here is strictly just from the IPAS 2 system. You can work the IPAS 2 system as a standalone system because they have their own products, one of them being this comprehensive marketing system. And oh, by the way, they're getting ready to make it even better. Okay, which I don't know how you can get much better than this, but it's going to be better. So you can make money just off the IPAS 2 system and use it to generate leads for whatever business you're in. We use it on the back end to funnel people into our Empower Network business. So this is just money from IPAS. This does not include my Empower Network commissions that are involved with this system as well. Okay, so that's not bad just for a system. So I think I'm going to wind up making close this month with the system anywhere from $800, maybe $900 in the system. So it's been a little bit slower month for me with the IPAS. I think last month I did close to $1,200, somewhere in there, $1,300. But in September I had about a $6,000 month with the Empower Network. Now, once again, I got to say this. Income disclaimer here: just because you see results on the screen does not mean that you're going to generate the same results. And then what Corbin's going to show you here in just a few minutes is not going to guarantee results. Okay, this is because we refuse to be average. We actually work our business. We actually get up every day and treat this more like a business instead of just a hobby. Okay, so I want to be very clear with that. But the bottom line is, I love having this system because every week I'm getting paid from the system, and it's just really been a blessing for me and my family. So once again, the first step is to click on the link in the description part of this video, or if you're watching some of our content somewhere else, activate the $7 trial, watch the videos, and then go through the whole process and decide if this is for you or not. It's not for everybody. We know that. We believe it's for everybody because it's the greatest system we've ever seen, but we understand that everybody's different and it may not be. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I'm going to turn it over to Corbin. I'm going to go back and I'm going to turn it off screen share here, Corbin. 1 second here. Stop screen sharing. And then I'm just going to let you, excuse me there, my camera got a little out of whack, let you kind of take it away and maybe just talk a little bit about your story. Maybe show us some things that you're doing. Maybe not get into deep details in the training yet. We'll save that for another day. But just show us kind of, just tell us your story, tell us what you like about it, and show us some things that, a brief overview of what you're doing. So take it away.
Yeah, you bet, you bet. Well, as you know, Rob, and now everybody watching this will know, I struggled for a good year, trying to get my online marketing to a place where it was making some kind of money. Shut the door, please. And so, for a year I struggled to maybe make 20, 50, maybe $100, and it was maybe 4 or 5 months ago that, sorry, my kid's in here bugging me. I'm on a live webinar. I'll be out there in a few minutes. Anyways, I think I have a sick kid in the nurse's office at school, so so it took me a good 12 months at least to finally, or to struggle and find my way. But when IPAS 2 came out, it was a night and day difference. I mean, my results went from at the most $500 a month to now, in my first month in IPAS 2, I made $900. My second month, which is about to wrap up here in 10 days, so we still have 10 days left. I've already hit $1,300, and the prospects, I'll probably make another, maybe $500 to $800 before the rest of that month is up. So this IPAS 2 system has really been my breakthrough. And what I'm doing, let me just go ahead and share my screen real quick. And just so you know my background here. I guess I'm doing the full screen here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
full screen.
Okay. I'm a commercial real estate broker, and so all of my income is completely dependent on commissions. And ever since the market crashed, that has been very few and far between, getting those commissions. And the frustration of working on a deal for months at a time. Um,
Make sure you
and
click on your thing. All I can see is myself still.
okay, so your
Now
screen
click on
sharing
your
says,
whatever. When you start screen share, go ahead and click at the very top somewhere to one of your.
okay, got you there. So now can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So, depending on those commissions, and you could work months on a time at a time on a deal, and then it would fall through, and you still wouldn't get paid. So I had to find something that would be consistent, bringing in some income for my family. I've got 8 kids, wife, and so it was important to have some stability in that area. IPAS 2, I mean, I can already see. First month was $900, like I just said. Within 90 days, I can see myself earning easily a consistent $4,000 to $5,000 per month. So that's why I'm really excited about this system. And so, just to give a brief overview of what I'm doing so far, um, I use a lot of the organic and free promoting, like Rob was talking about. Facebook is huge. I mean, Facebook is really just a gold mine of leads, and we have some training that'll show you how to tap into that and make make money with IPAS 2 simply by starting a conversation, simply by posting some ads on some groups that are well targeted. That's going to get you good targeted leads. And let me take this here off so I can hear myself talking. So what I'll do is, just basically, I've got what's called an auto posting software that I'll pick a group on Facebook, and it'll extract all of the members from that group, and then it'll just daily, actually every hour, it'll message about 10 people per hour, a quick little message. And Christine, if you're on this, I'm going to use you as my guinea pig here. Hi, Christina. I'm a fellow member. Hang on just a second. Let me just finish this up. It says, I'm a fellow member of the Couponing with Food Stamps group. How are you doing? Just started a cool new project, and I'm looking for a partner who wants to make an extra $850 this month. Let me know if you're interested, and I'll send you some info. So there's no link. You're not spamming the person. You're just asking if they'd be interested in, getting some additional information. So that right there brings in a ton of leads for me every day, and so that's part of what's giving me the success in IPAS 2. And the other thing is, just real quick, and I'm going to shoot out of here because I'm just finding out I've got a kid in the nurse's office.
Sure, I understand.
Craigslist, posting a couple of Craigslist ads every other day, every 48 hours. It's huge in bringing in leads. And just to give you an idea of how much that brings in, let me go to my marketing center here, and if I go to campaign stats, it'll bring up, hopefully, my internet wants to go
Yeah,
slow.
it takes a little bit.
Oh, it's real slow now.
Yeah,
Long story short, I mean, it's just it's a steady, consistent amount of leads that are coming in, and these are people that are looking for an opportunity. Here we go. So let me just change my date to today. So just so far today, you can see CL, that's my Craigslist leads. I've already got 26 clicks on my IPAS capture page. All right, and again, you can kind of see some of the different tags and campaigns that I'm using and where I'm getting leads. But that's the great thing about this system, is it tracks, it shows you exactly where your efforts are working and where they're not. So you can kind of hone in on your efforts And there's Rob and I are going to go through over the next few weeks. We're going to go over several different strategies that you can tap into that really don't cost you a dime.
Right.
That you can have that working in conjunction with your paid marketing and really have this business take off for you. So just real quick, that's uh, the basics of what I'm doing
Okay.
to have success. And you can see, my commission tab here, 533 bucks over the last 7 days, 1,281 over the last month, and since we launched on September 8th, $2,100, and that doesn't include the Empower Network pack, upsells, which you can see October 28th. That's today. I got a pro sale, which was 87.50 in commission.
Sure.
And this whole month has been pretty darn good, and that doesn't show up in these commission numbers here. So that's in addition to this.
Right.
So you can see how this can really start to snowball your monthly income, and it's residual. I mean, most of this income is going to happen every month and just build on itself month after month. So if you're not excited about that, I don't know what it'll take to get you excited at this point. Let me stop
Well,
my screen sharing here, Rob.
yeah, and I'll wrap it up because I know you got to go. I definitely want you to take care of your family. Guys, we just want to start doing these weekly. Some of them may be live where we invite other people and we do it at night, but we both kind of work from our homes, so it's easier for us sometimes just to do this training during the day, and we're on different time schedules. Regardless, we're going to give you tons of gold nuggets, tons of things that are working for us. We'll have other panel members on here that may teach another strategy, but here's the bottom line. Corey's making income, and I'm making income because we chose to stay consistent, right? Everybody gives up all the time. You're not going to make any money in this thing if you're going to give up. And I'll just be honest with you. Your first 90 days, sometimes 6 months, can be really hard. It took me 3 years before I was able to really change the mindset, my negative mindset that was sabotaging my success before I started to have success with this. We're going to show you real stuff. We're not going to give you some, hype. We're going to give you real strategies that are making real money. Some months we may have 4,000 to 6,000 months. Some months we only may have 1,000 to 2,000 months. Regardless, the bottom line is we'll show you how to start making money with the IPAS 2, and we'll tell you exactly what we're doing on a daily basis to do that. So we will see you guys next week. Please watch this video over and over again if you need to get some more insight. You may miss a few things if you just watch it once, but sometimes I have to watch things 2 or 3 times before I get the point or get the message. But we'll see you guys next week. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.